celebrating our music, celebrating the Tema duo R2Bs. Celebrate music for us by us. Kindly follow Joy Entertainment on all social media platforms for more info. Joy Entertainment, we are large and in charge, and you know that's exactly how we do it right here on your superstation. We're getting into our entertainment news, and it's brought to you by Puma Drinks, a whole new vibe, Fabricam Pharmaceuticals, who are producers of natural food supplements made from purely plant extracts. For example, the Ferroc, Glucadel, I beg your pardon, Delta Prost, and Masrota. For bulk purchase, kindly contact Fabricam Pharmaceuticals Limited on 0302 938 785 or 0244 864 414. Fabricam Pharmaceuticals, your health, our priority.
Drive Time on Joy 99.7 FM.
So in our news today, gospel musician MOG was hosted by Fifi Folsom. The Reason is Jesus. You know that show, right? On Sundays, it's on Joy 99.7 FM. And during the discussion, the VGMA Male Vocalist of the Year told Fifi that, Charlie, a rendition of Pastor Joe Beecham's Fache, you know that song, huh? He did it and it saved a marriage. Could you believe that?
There was a couple, they almost went into a divorce. They were in the process of getting a divorce. And I did a rendition of Pastor Joe Beecham's Fache. Right. And this song, had ministered to me when I was a baby. And I always cry when I listen to it and all that. Then they would go through their divorce. So when the Fache came out, the husband heard it in the office and started crying. So they were in the process of, finalizing, sharing the property and all that. And then he sent it to his wife. Around this time, he had moved out of the house. He said to his wife that his wife should listen to it. The wife listened to it and she also started crying. And the husband said, "Can we meet at home tonight?" So the husband came home, they sat down, resolved their issues, then both of them called their lawyers, they called the divorce off. Right now they're still married.
Amazing, right? You know what the Lord does. He does it in mysterious ways, and in this case, he used MOG. Congrats. Now, also, the Gospel Act made a humble plea to pastors and bishops of churches in Ghana that if these big men of God will set up a counseling office in their church to help people who are involved in LGBTQ++ related issues, it will go a long way of helping the youth who are involved but need help rather than condemning them.
My humble suggestion to pastors and bishops in Ghana is that there are young ones who are sincerely struggling and they need help. They don't know their way about. Some need love. So for me, I believe that if the pastors and bishops really want to help these people, set up counseling offices in your church and let it come in the news that, Royal House Chapel, Action Chapel, ICGC, Church of Pentecost, what about church? We have this office. There are counselors there. Anybody who has issue with LGBTQ, you don't know what to do with your life and all that, and you need somebody who will counsel you without judging you. Okay. Walk to this office. There's somebody there willing to help you, and it will amaze you the number of people who will walk into those offices.
Interesting thoughts right there. Except that I am thinking, anyone who is in the LGBTQ+ community actually wants to be there. Some of them want to be there, right? So do you think they are actually going to walk to these church premises for counseling? Let's keep the conversation going on hashtag Drive on Joy on Twitter. But also, James Gardiner has made a strong case for the industry. He says that, look, there are several persons still producing movies despite the challenges. And as such, speaking in an interview with James Gardiner in his submission, he actually admitted that the industry went through some challenges. But he quickly also added that it's still functioning. So to him, every venture has a slow season. And like the movie industry, it went through its own slow season, but it has bounced back. And then like cocoa, tomato, and onion, they all have their off season. And you cannot get people to buy. It doesn't mean that you won't get people to buy. People are still producing movies, like of Yvonne Nelson and what have you. They are all still working very hard. So the industry is not dead. Only thing it needs is support. That is what James Gardiner is saying. And that's it for our entertainment news brought to you by Puma Drinks and